Rand. Welcome to the Global Guided Meditation call for Monday, September 14th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of things I just wanted to give a heads up is that for those of the Tradera family raising money for the Celestial Chamber, the Thursday calls are posted by date on the website we'reonelightforall.net. And if you do send an email to either myself or my assistant, make sure that you have a message, not just your name and email. Otherwise, it goes into unexplained file. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up on that. When we demand nothing of this world, nor of God, when we want nothing, when we seek nothing, when we expect nothing, then the Supreme State will come to each and every one of us uninvited and unexpected. I ask everyone to take that in. When we demand nothing of the world, nor of God, when we want nothing, when we seek nothing, when we expect nothing, then the Supreme State will come to each and every one of us uninvited and unexpected. Desirgadata. Ask yourselves this question. What is the greatest teaching in life? In this life, or any life? It's the one that will instantly open your mind and enlighten your soul, transform your heart into a trusting ball of love the moment you let it in. Of all the thousands of enlightening teachings to choose from in this multidimensional universe, there is one that is light years beyond them all. Now, if we ignored this one simple teaching from our lives, we'd be removing the key to experiencing our souls and our abilities to live our life's purpose. Living, existing, without this one golden nugget of wisdom that we're going to receive today, our lives will feel like a constant struggle, which is often empty, desperate, and meaningless. And the greatest teaching that we most need to learn in this lifetime is this. Explore how you can be at peace, centered in your truth, vulnerability, and intimately connected to the divine, all-loving God source inside your hearts. No matter what's happening in your outer world, explore how you can be at peace, centered in your truth, vulnerability, and intimately connected to the divine, all-loving God source inside your heart, no matter what's happening in your outer world. This is a beautiful lesson. It is not that hard to do when you've learned how to trust life 100%. It is on your team and conspiring towards creating into reality everything you wish, desire, and dream. With 100% trust in life you can truly surrender your egos. Once we let go of this ego game, it feels like winning the big Powerball jackpot every single day. We feel a mountain of confidence beneath our every step. And we are unscathed by others' judgments and opinions. Nothing that happens in the media of this world will frighten you in any way when you are rooted in Source. Rooted in Source. You're in your heart center. Rooted in Source. We all instantly become spiritual leaders for our entire communities who need our peaceful, expansive lightness to be a living example for them, to guide them back home. To root yourselves in the most peaceful, infinite Source inside you. We must first embrace and transcend all the suffering in our lives. Realize that each experience of suffering is just an attachment to a thought from the past. Realize this. Realize it, that each experience of suffering is just an attachment to a thought from the past. That is all that it truly is, a thought from the past. And once the thought is released, there is only this divine presence here to bathe in again and again and again. By naturally finding this effortless state of inner calm, we will realize without a doubt that we are the God Source, and we can manifest, create into reality, and accomplish anything that we so desire in this life. We will quickly learn how to remain intimately and infinitely connected with this sweet, soulful experience by practicing one thing: letting everything be as it is. Letting everything be as it is. As it is. Let go of your life and the life of the world around you. Let go of your life and the life of the world around you. Let go. It is always changing, and to attach your mind to it is becoming attached to a dead thing. The only thing that is alive is this present moment. And when we've discovered this, we've found the difference between creating success and suffering in our everyday lives. The secret, and of course there's a lot of secrets, to true inner peace is finding what is real. What is real, and attaching yourself to it instead of to the mind. Big surprise to all of us, the mind is not real. The mind is not real. It fluctuates with ideas and experiences. What is real is what does not change. What is real is what does not change. It is the constant, ever-present awareness that is at the core of each and every single one of us. And it provides us with the ability to conquer any demon in our paths. Any demon in our paths, no matter how big it is. Every negative force will fall before each and every single one of us. And when you have established just one deep root in it, and true inner peace is the natural byproduct. It takes tremendous courage from each and every one of us to embrace our suffering in all its flavors and work through all the past karma that we have created. Life is pulverizing us daily with distractions. Our jobs are not to make excuses that keep us stuck in our ego trip, and to find where is our strongest root source of peace within our beings. When we discover it, our lives become a genuine flow of lightness, laughter, and love all the time. Only he who has courage is a true living being. One who has no courage is like a dead man, even though he lives. Avatar Babaji. True inner peace is not just a lack of conflict, as many would believe. It is the sweet, effervescent, blissful connection to the spiritual source of our very beings. It is a state of absolute allowing, where each of us become as passive, powerful, and pervasive as the unbounded sky. This is the deepest truth of who each and every one of us really are. To find it, we cannot add anything extra onto our already busy lives. We must simply release whatever is necessary and deeply let go of all those limiting thoughts about who we believe we are. When our ego trips become less entertaining than the infinite source of spiritual bliss, then the greatest experience of our lives will find us. When our ego trips become less entertaining than the infinite source of spiritual bliss, then the greatest experience of our lives will find us. Yet, excuse me, we must practice letting go of the mind. Every moment, on the deepest of levels, if we want to experience true freedom, we cannot lie to the universe, for that is merely lying to ourselves. This divine inner peace can only be found by looking deeply within at our patterns and seeing them so we can step beyond them the next time they arise. by meditating on what is, letting everything be as it is, the divine totality of existence shows itself to each and every one of us. And only then will we learn how to truly relax. This is where the divine aspect of inner peace is found. If you're already an avid meditator, which we all are, or you think that you are one, then see how long you can hold your attention on the infinite source of consciousness within you. This is interesting. Try it. This leads each and every one of us instantly into total divine peace and our full power. All of life awakens in our field of awareness, and everyone becomes vibrantly alive within our presence. The Buddha was said to have a vibrational healing impact on every being within 200 miles of his living body. When each of us can hold our attention on our source of consciousness, the deep and profound peace that radiates from it will have the same impact, or perhaps even more. Each of us are beings of light and love. There is no debate there at all. We would not be here listening to this information if we were not. We would not be able to handle this information if we were not ready for it. It is important that we honor the power within us and not be attached to this world and its wild appearances. For when we see that everything is an emanation of the mind, we have discovered the secret to transcending it all. Now, we can remain in a state of deep, profound peace 24 hours a day by devoting our lives to our spiritual enlightenment. We cannot force this or push the mind into it. Yet we can invite it, tempt it, motivate it to believe in the beliefs or the benefits of letting go of our fears. A fearless life is the only life that is worth living. A fearless life is the only life that is worth living. And by committing ourselves to the spiritual path, which I believe we have in many ways, we are taking on a life without fear, which allows every one of us to come home to the peace within our hearts in our presence. As we let go of the light into ourselves, we allow others to do the same for themselves. Each time others see each of us bathing in the light, they are inspired to reach a brighter place within their own being. And the good news, the very, very, very good news, is that there truly is no effort needed to find this enlightened, peace-filled state of bliss within. It is revealed instantly when we have totally given up and truly dropped the mind's searching habit for something better. Searching habit for something better. Only in this divine release can we arrive in bliss and find complete quietness and stillness inside. We will see that through egoic efforting, we are engaging the mind in disrupting disrupting this natural, enlightened, peaceful space that's already inside each and every one of us. We do our daily tasks, yet we do them without attachment to our ego's agenda, and we find life is totally enjoyable in every single way. Total enlightenment is why we are here. Please don't be misled by our old comfort habits of the mind. The most amazing experience of life is awaiting us and resting as pure consciousness itself. Now, our minds will try to make a big deal out of everything and anything. And many thoughts are coming our way, and until we realize they all stem from nothing and fall into nothing, then the minds, our minds, think they are still real and that it has a big job to do. So true success is about being absorbed by this pure consciousness that is beyond the mind. And there will be times when our lives will appear to be going so smoothly, it may seem like all our karmic issues have totally disappeared. Yet, if we are not experiencing tremendous joy, deep gratitude, or divine bliss, love and truth all day, all night long, all morning long, then you know your karma on earth is still not complete. There are old patterns hibernating in the back of our minds, remaining in latent form until are energized and conscious enough that so we become energized and conscious enough again to take them on. It's okay to enjoy the weeks of smooth sailing and be entertained by life. Yet remember that Mount Everest is there still to be climbed. Doing this every day, sharing this love with whomever we are with, is the path of the spiritual master. Doing this every day and sharing this love with whomever we are with is the path of the spiritual master. Be patient with this process. We have all committed up to take many years to perfect it and get it right. Things are going to be happening, creating into reality, manifesting faster and faster. If we're ready and truly committed, now is the time to dive in. Root yourselves in Source. Root yourselves in Source. Now, if you will, find a place that you are not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we want to do is relax our bodies. Head to toe, inside and out, releasing anything that would attach itself that we care to hang onto and grip for no apparent reason. Let it go. Let your stress and worries and fears drip off of you. Allow yourself to float, not be constricted, conflicted, confused. That's all external influence through the egoic energies. Let it go. The body will respond and relax. Head to toe, inside and out. Then we want to move into the now. The now is what we have. Always that we've had the now. There is no past, so it's gone. And there is no future because we create the future in the now. Moment to moment. space between heartbeats. The now stills the mind, the ego mind. Both illusions. Chatter is lifted. The noise is dissipated. Some of us, or maybe all of us one time or another, through reminiscing or something that provokes a thought from the past, we reminisce and embrace it and remember long past. And it's fun to reminisce. But then we know that it is all gone and we move forward. We don't stay there long. Unfortunately, some of us decide to stay there too long, and then we bring that past into a future that doesn't exist. We create that future from that past, and we relive that past in that future. This is why we feel sometimes we're on a hamster wheel in life. Never seem to be going anywhere. But in reality, we are. Many of us spend most of our time wondering about a future that doesn't exist and reminiscing in a past that's past, instead of spending our time in the now. We also desire to breathe. And our breath, obviously, is astronomically important to us. Astronomically. It is divine positive energy. It sustains these bodies that hold the God within them. Now, as we breath in through our noses, breath out through our mouths, we breath in through our noses, and we're relaxed and we're seated. And the first thing that we visualize is that we have 7 main chakras that go up through the center of our bodies. And they go all the way up from our root, center, all the way up to the tops of our heads. And these are energy vortexes. They bridge spirituality to physical, physical to spirituality, back and forth. They're etheric, so in our perspective, they are not where you can grab one, pick it up, and play with it. And this physicality. Nonetheless, they're energy vortexes that allow our chi, our God force energy, our prana to flow effortlessly all the way through to the top, like a fountain that literally circulates all the way back around to the root, back up through the crown, back around perpetually. If we have any blockages, situations, emotional, physical, you can go to the root, the source of one of these chakras to understand that there is something that is not balanced. So as we take this divine positive energy, our breath, in through our noses, we breath it in, and we start with the red wheel of light, the root chakra, the Muladhara. Now, all of these chakras look like different kinds of flowers with geometric shapes in the center. So the root chakra represents our foundation and feeling of being grounded. It's located at the base of the spine in the tailbone area. Mostly the coccyx, the real tip. Our emotional issues, connections, or survival issues such as financial independence, money, and food. or physical association, spine, rectum, legs, arms, circulatory system. Our sacral chakra is the orange wheel of light, the Vadasthana. This is our connection and ability to accept others and new experiences. It's in our lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in. What are the emotional issues, connections, sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality? The physical association or connections, reproductive organs, kidneys, bowels, and immune system. Then we go to the golden yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. This is our ability to be confident and in control of our lives, free-flowing, no expectations, no attachments, trust in the universe, trust in the source. Now it's in our upper abdomen and the stomach area, and the emotional issues or connections are self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem. I would love to have this entire population, this entire civilization, be in high self-esteem through the heart-mind. It would be absolutely magical. Physical association connections, central nervous system, pancreas, liver, digestive tract, and skin. We move to the green wheel of light, the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. This is our ability to love. It's at the center of our chest above the heart. Emotional issues are love, joy, inner peace. Our physical association, our heart, thymus, lower lung, circulatory system, and immune system. Then we go to the blue wheel of light, throat chakra, the Vishuddha. It's our ability to communicate. It's in our throat. Emotional issues, connections of communication, self-expression of being the truth. Physical association, thyroid, respiratory system, teeth, and vocal cords. Then we go to the third eye chakra, indigo wheel of light, the Ajna. It's our ability to focus on and see the big picture. Location is on the forehead between the eyes. It's called the brow chakra. Emotional issues and connections are intuition, imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions for yourself. Physical association, pituitary gland, eyes, and sinuses. And then we come to the crown chakra, the Sahasrara. The highest chakra, it represents our ability to be fully connected spiritually. It's at the very top of our heads. Our connections, our emotional issues, our inner and outer beauty. Our connection to spirituality, to pure bliss. This physical connection associated with pineal gland, brain, nervous system. Now visualize this vortex of energy moving through these vortexes. Your prana, your chi, your ki, your God force energy, life force energy, and your divine positive energy in your breath, that which sustains the God within, flowing effortlessly through the center of your body. Now, if you have any issues of blockages or anything, then you'll know where to look, where to feel. At the crown chakra, we have all of this energy, and we hold it for a very short period, very brief moment. I am light, I am love, I am, maybe 3 seconds. And in that time, we compress and condense it into pure liquid energy, omnipotently powerful. And we release it over the pineal gland. Pineal gland is really important to all of us while we're in these bodies. It's the gateway to all the particles of existence. It's the gateway to source, to pure consciousness, to the God, and it is the gateway beyond. It is unacceptable to have it not even barely functioning. So you can look at it as a pine cone, a raisin, a prune wood, however you see it. I see it as a rosebud. As I release this pure liquid energy over it, it blooms into a full-blossomed rose with multicolored petals, beautiful fragrance, eternal. And the pineal gland is fully functional, completely healthy and powerful. Opens up old gateways effortlessly. And then we can decide to walk through anyone we choose, visit anyone we choose, interact with anyone we choose. Embrace in total bliss and peace. We also are consciously aware that each and every one of us are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. We also are merged. God within the body, the heart-mind, the higher self, the soul, the spirit, all facets and aspects of the one. This is why when we walk the surface of this planet, we are the heaven on the earth. We have others with us in this gathering, in this meditation. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. This is a civilization that vibrates at a different frequency than we do. Now, we don't see them like we see each other, but they're there. You want to speak with them? Ask them. Believing is seeing. They've been with us since the beginning. We've been with them a very long time. We assist each other. We love each other because we're all one. Now, sometimes we meet with them. Every single one of us have, whether we're cognizant of it or not. And when we do meet with them, we just don't go there. It's like you're not there saying, oh, this is an angel, because you're actually communicating with a part of you. So you just kind of, you float away after the interaction, and then it dawns on you that wasn't just a mankind. That was an angel. And it's always blissful. Now, a large number of them can surround any one of us at any one time. Because of their vibrational frequency, they have a large number housed in a small space. They are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. We have the Ascended Masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Palanthroth, many, many, many more. Now, they have mastered ascension. They hold God form, pure consciousness. And you want to talk with them? Ask them. Believing is seeing. They're always helping us. We're always helping them. We're always assisting each other. It's never ending. Some of us just aren't aware of it. We are mastering ascension. We move into these bodies to experience physical form. They are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. We're all gathered in these three anchored forms. We immediately call upon all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in the forming of this circle of light. And they come in the gigaplexes. One gigaplex fills this universe. They come in trillions from all directions. And they are with us now. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. Many, many, many civilizations, species, but only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, this meditation, and the forming of this circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all the galactics, off-worlders, celestials, and only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. Those who aren't won't be with us. Our vibrational frequencies are at a height and intensity that they cannot maintain themselves in our field. So they stay in the lower dank, dark matter frequencies, survival matter frequencies. They cannot enter this meditation. They cannot do any harm in this meditation. Now, we're only familiar, somewhat familiar, with about a handful of these civilizations. And over 1,000 travel through this solar system every day. And this includes, the ones that we're somewhat familiar with, this includes the levels and species of each civilization. And if they are not consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, will not be with us. They can't. So we have the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, the Feline, Zeta Reticuli. There's the Greys, the Nords. There's the Draco and Reptilian. We have the Golden Pyramid and the Avian. Many, many, many more. All civilizations hold good and bad. We commune with the good. They've been assisting us in our evolution, our enlightenment, our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they, in the billions, are with us now. Call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in the forming of this circle of light, with this planet Gaia, Arya, Earth. And they come in the billions, and they are with us now. We call upon all in, above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now in this meditation, the formula circle of light. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, the forming of the circle of light. We're only familiar with a handful of them. They come in the trillions. Shapes, color, sizes, forms, configurations of which we only see about 1%. Just to name a few, the fairies, the sprites, the elves, dwarves, the gnomes, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur. Many, many, many more. And they are with us now. We're all gathered for the liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, this meditation, in the forming of the circle of light. All of our gods together, arm in arm, hand in hand, we are in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness and kindness, generosity and humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, and abundance. We're all one. And we're all God. Pure consciousness. And we're all love. And our God-light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We immediately form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now in this meditation. This is the God, the pure consciousness within us that is the light. Frequency is so high. This is a pure white light. Not like any white you've ever seen or experienced. It grays out the darkness of space. It would take over 1 billion of the suns in this solar system to even come close to its brilliance. It is pure, deep, eternal love. And it floods the soul. Everything. In everything. All of our brothers and sisters. This planet. Inside. Outside. Above and below. The lower dark matter frequencies and survival matter frequencies cannot sustain themselves. When we are in this frequency, when we are this frequency, the root of source, now we begin to levitate above this planet. As we do, we're met with a gossamer field. This is as far as you can see and experience, massive, little tiny reflective mirrors of all aspects of all of us gathered in this meditation. And it's all of the highest frequency. Multitude of colors, unlike anything you've ever seen here on this planet. Pure love. Pure gratitude, unfettered, uninterrupted, flooding all of us, perpetually, eternally, head to toe, inside and out. How can you be in low frequency with such bliss? Only if you embrace the externality of this world can that be. We're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we are the power of healing. Then we're met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. that with the white fire. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we are imbued head to toe, inside and out, with a pure, deep, eternal love, light frequency, pure source creation. The root of source. The very existence that we are. And we have this armor, white fire armor, godlight armor. It cannot be penetrated by any outside source, any influence, any external realities, anything external, anything. Nothing can breach its field. Nothing can affect you. Nothing can harm you. There are no fears. But only you have the power, if you choose, that if you lower your vibrational frequency low enough, by moving into worry, stress, fear, pain, sorrow, anguish, deception, greed, dishonesty, manipulation, hurriedness, you will create a breach in your white fire armor, enough to allow the lower dark matter and survival matter frequencies to come flooding in. If you do decide to do this knowingly or unknowingly, you're immediately met with purple transmuting flame. This is a column that reminds you that you can bring in the purple transmuting flame. You can transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutral light substance. You just send them back to pure consciousness and they're no more. Then you're met with the violet ray. This is a column that reminds us that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame, purify, cleanse, harmonize, restore the vibrational frequency of that area into deep eternal love and gratitude, sealing the breach, and completing total harmony of deep eternal love. We're then met with golden white pink light. This is a column that reminds each and every one of us that we are the sunsets on this planet. We are the sunrises. We are the rainbows. We're in the sky. We're in the clouds. We are the forests. We are the plants. We are the oceans. We are the earth. And everywhere we walk, we create beauty. Everywhere we walk, we create beauty. And the beauty is a reflection of the love that we are. We continue to levitate above this planet, Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now in this meditation, the circle of life. Some of us step out of our physical forms, those of us carrying physical forms, and effortlessly float above them. As we do this, we come upon this massive crystalline light tower. We all created this tower. It's larger than this solar system. And in it, we can see effortlessly this beautiful, it's kind of an oblong sphere. In the center is golden white light bursting out, and then a multitude of trillions of beautiful, vibrant colors coming out in soft waves. The waves are pure, deep, eternal love. They saturate all of us, everywhere, everything and everything. All of our brothers and sisters, all the animals on this planet, on it, in it, above it, and below it, everywhere. It's eternal, beautiful, warm, relaxing, blissful, joyful, gentle, humble. Then at the top, we designed it so the golden ocean can come cascading down 360 degrees. The golden ocean is of the purest, the purest, of the purest of the deepest eternal love and the deepest of eternal gratitude. And it floods us, saturates us every split second, inside inside and out. You want to feel it? You want to experience it? Be still in the root of Source, and you will. And that is bliss. We are the drops of that golden ocean, and we hold the essence of that ocean. We then move a little bit further and we see this meditative sphere. It's at center circle. It's massive. We created this sphere well over 2 years ago. It houses well over 900 of our meditations. These meditations are participated with everything and everything. All of the highest high frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude. We span the universe, all dimensions, to liberate this planet into its natural state of a God planet, a paradise, for everyone. And we all deserve the best of everything, each and every single one of us. Every single day we contribute effortlessly as a new meditation is absorbed within the sphere. It is the purest of the purest pure bliss, joy, tranquility, benevolence, abundance, prosperity, happiness, flooding every single one of us inside and out, head to toe, perpetually. All of our brothers and sisters, everything and everything on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, in this now. Every day. And this is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand, and it can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And you, me, all of us, are in the root of Source. Join in the meditation and return to close us out. Easy breath in through the nose. Easy breath out through the mouth. Move slowly. And you are at the root of Source. That's where we all reside. The fearless life, by being at the root of Source, a fearless life is the only life that is worth living. And we, all of us, are becoming more and more fearless every second as we move deeper and deeper in the core of our existence, Source. The deepest eternal love and gratitude, gentleness, kindness, generosity, and humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, stillness of mind, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, abundance. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning. You are not outside of you. You are only inside of you. We will be back here Tuesday, September 15th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call.